Welcome to English Talk Avenue, a place where stories become simple lessons for life. Here, we learn English through real people, real history, and real inspiration. Freedom and dignity are not gifts that arrive easily. They are earned through long journeys filled with patience, courage, and the power to forgive. Nelson Mandela's life shows us that true freedom begins inside the human heart before it appears in the outside world. From the very beginning, his path was shaped by quiet strength rather than loud anger. He was born into a world where injustice was normal, where inequality was law, and where hope was often silent. Yet even as a young boy, Mandela learned that dignity does not depend on wealth, status, or power. It depends on how a person treats others and how they see themselves. This inner dignity became the foundation of his entire life. As Mandela grew older, he began to understand the deep pain caused by apartheid. He saw families separated, voices silenced, and opportunities denied because of skin color. Many people around him accepted this reality because they felt powerless. Mandela did not accept it. However, his resistance was not wild or careless. It was thoughtful and patient. He believed that change must come with purpose. He believed that fighting injustice did not mean losing humanity. This belief required great courage because standing up against a powerful system always brings danger. Still, Mandela chose courage, not comfort. Patience became one of his strongest tools. When Mandela was imprisoned, the world seemed to forget him. Days turned into months, and months into years. 27 years is a lifetime for many people. Inside prison, he faced hard labor, isolation, and humiliation. The easy path would have been anger. The natural response would have been hatred. But Mandela understood something rare. He knew that anger would only make him another prisoner, even in freedom. So he practiced patience every day. He waited. He observed. He listened. He learned. Patience did not make him weak. It made him unbreakable. During his imprisonment, Mandela learned the art of self-control. He realized that freedom without discipline can turn into chaos. He trained his mind to stay calm. He trained his heart to stay open. He treated even his guards with respect, not because they were right, but because he refused to let hate change who he was. This quiet patience slowly transformed those around him. Some guards began to listen. Some began to question their beliefs. Mandela showed that patience can soften even the hardest walls. Courage played a different role in Mandela's life. His courage was not loud. It was steady. It was the courage to remain human in an inhuman system. It was the courage to believe in peace while surrounded by violence. It was the courage to speak when silence felt safer. Mandela understood that courage does not mean the absence of fear. It means moving forward despite fear. Every time he chose dialogue over destruction, he showed a deeper form of bravery. He risked being misunderstood by both enemies and supporters. Yet he stayed true to his vision. Forgiveness was perhaps Mandela's greatest strength. When he was released from prison, the world expected anger. Many believed revenge was justified. Mandela surprised everyone. He chose forgiveness, not because the past did not hurt, but because he wanted a future without chains. He understood that forgiveness is not forgetting. It is releasing the power of pain over your life. By forgiving, Mandela freed himself and his nation from endless conflict. This choice required more courage than revenge ever could. Mandela's leadership after prison proved that dignity can rebuild broken nations. As president, he did not rule with fear. He ruled with understanding. He listened to different voices. He respected different experiences. He showed that unity is possible even after deep division. His patience allowed wounds to heal slowly. His courage allowed truth to be spoken. His forgiveness allowed enemies to become neighbors. Through his actions, he showed that freedom is not only about changing laws. It is about changing hearts. The life of Nelson Mandela teaches us that dignity is a daily practice. It is choosing respect when disrespected. It is choosing patience when tested. It is choosing forgiveness when hurt deeply. These choices are not easy. They take time. They take strength. But they create lasting freedom. Mandela's story reminds us that even one person, guided by patience, courage, and forgiveness, can change the direction of history. His journey also speaks to everyday life. We may not face prisons or governments, but we face injustice, anger, and fear in smaller ways. Mandela's example shows us that how we respond matters. When we respond with patience, we grow. When we respond with courage, we inspire. When we respond with forgiveness, we heal. This is the true meaning of freedom and dignity. If you found this lesson meaningful and want to keep learning through powerful stories, please subscribe to English Talk Avenue and continue this journey with us.